make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 14-7. So that Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Cleveland Browns getting the football back here. Charles, this is a Browns team that is 5-7 now after losing at Pittsburgh 20-13. And that ended a 3-game winning streak. By the way, the Browns have not won in Pittsburgh since 2003. I think they were hoping this would be the year, but this was not the year.
But remember, just 2 weeks ago, they beat Pittsburgh in a very tough ball game, and that was kind of the signal that maybe this Browns team was going to make a run. And you mentioned it, a 3-game winning streak that came to an end. If they had designs on the playoffs, winning in Pittsburgh was paramount, because if they had won, they were firmly in the wild card race. Now, they're definitely on the outside looking in.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 64 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and we are tied at 14. These two teams. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down and avoids the contact by sliding. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to regain the lead. And, Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice